Okay, that's all the assumptions, and now it's got to drive the rest of the sheet. Let's do this one, and then I'll let you struggle with this for a while, and then I'll come in and do some more work on it and share it with you. The unit contribution margin for product 1 is going to be the sales price per unit minus variable costs. And I know that you learned in Excel that you have to start your formula with an equal sign, but I'm lazy and I have discovered that you can start it with any operand, and Excel recognizes that it's formula. Okay, so contribution margin percent is going to be the contribution margin divided by sales price. Double check this in your book. Now see, that should be a percent. 60% contribution margin percent. 60 cents of every dollar goes to fixed costs, goes toward fixed costs. Okay, 60 cents of every dollar goes toward fixed costs. The break-even point in units, well, let's see. I make $6 per unit, and I have to earn at least $1,500 just to cover fixed costs. So if I take, now see, here's where you would start with the equal, but I'm just going to hit plus 1,500 divided by $6 per unit. And notice I'm not putting numbers in, I'm putting formula cell references. And that's not $250, that's 250 units. And now if I was going to be precise, I'd make this a lot more complicated, but I'm going to round this to 0 decimal places because it's units. This might round it down, which would make it wrong, because rounding, you're supposed to round down if it's below 5.5. But there's a way to correct that. It involves some multiplication, and I don't want to go into that. But this should be whole units. And so I'm going to get rid of the extra zeros. That should be whole units. And I put it in the wrong place. Let me just move it. And that mucked up my formatting, which is fine because I have the little format painter here and I can fix it. And break-even point in sales revenue is going to be 250 launchets times $10 per launchet. I'm assuming what they're asking here is the break-even point for if you only sold product 1. We're not looking at the product mix until we get over here. Target profit volume. Now this is going to be different because here we have to cover not only the 1,500 but also the 8,000. We need, you know what, I'm just going to add something in here. They don't really have it. So I'm going to insert, I'm going to right click and insert 2 rows by shifting the cells down. I don't want to insert rows all the way across because it'll muck up the right side of the spreadsheet. But what I want is a target contribution margin. And that's going to be fixed costs plus your target profit. That's how much the contribution margin has to be to pay fixed costs and leave me $8,000 a month. So the target profit volume is going to be, the total contribution margin I need. Hold on. The cat needs something. Let me think for a second. The contribution per margin per unit is $6. It should be the same formula. 9,500 divided by $6. But see, that's not right. 1583.33. I'm going to use the rounding figure here. I'm suspicious That's not right. Now this is going to round down, which is fine. 1583. Format it. And in sales revenue, 1,583 units times $30 per unit. Holy cow, something just feels terribly wrong there. Let's double check this. Hold on, Lo, let me make this a $sign. Something doesn't smell right. $47,490. Done something wrong. $9,000, that's how much contribution margin I have to make. I make $6 per unit. See, that looks like way too much. Let me do this. How are they going to do this? I'm just going to jump over here for a second and do a quick contribution margin statement. 1,583 units. Whoops, sorry. 1,583 units at $10 a unit. $15,830. There's something wrong with this formula. G10 times D14. Oh, D14. Yeah, okay, something's terribly wrong. See, this didn't smell right to me. I just messed up the formula. This should be 1,583 units times $30. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, times 10. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's right. 1,583. This is unit 1 times $10. 15,830. That just makes a lot more sense. Okay. Like I said, first time I've seen this. And sometimes when you're making a spreadsheet, you don't have check figures. So I didn't even look back at the check figures. But some things just don't smell right. And that was a problem just with my thinking because I was grabbing the wrong sales price. Okay, I'm going to stop here and let you create this next one. And if you want to launch into the pro forma contribution margin statement, try that. And in a couple of days, maybe on Monday, I'll go through some more of this with you. But until then, I'm going to save this. I'll just save it. I'll just save it on my desktop. So I don't have to do all that over again. And where's my stop button? Oh, it's up here. Okay, so I will talk to you again very soon. And don't hesitate to ask questions and ask for help. That is one of the lessons that you're learning in business is how do we do this stuff? And you're going to have to ask somebody. So thank you for your questions. Keep them coming.